Hey guys, Alan Hain here, the Lawn Care Nut, with step 2 of our spring recovery program. So there are two basic things we're going to apply to the lawn in this step. Number one is we're going to apply some sharp sand at 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. And number two, we're going to apply Milorganite organic fertilizer at the recommended rate on the label, which is 15 pounds per 1,000 square feet. I will give you a link below to how to apply fertilizer video that tells you exactly how to apply lawn fertilizer, as well as a how much fertilizer do I put on the lawn video that will explain how I arrived at the 15 pounds per 1,000 or the 3 pounds per 1,000. Now, let's talk about why we're doing both of these, as you can watch me actually doing the work here in my lawn. So the reason we want to put sand down is because most of you probably have clay soil like I do. So clay soil is actually a great base for a lawn. But this time of year, when we are a little bit cooler in temperatures and we're using organic fertilizer, we need to do a couple things to make sure that we get the maximum value from the fertilizer. So why are we applying sand? Well, you want to get, again, sharp sand, and I don't know if you're going to be able to find sharp sand, but I get this pool sand here that actually it's called angular. The thing is, we don't want the smooth, pebbly clay sand that's soft and sugary. We don't want that. We want some sand that's got some sharp edges to it. You may also be able to use paver sand or something that is called rough sand. You're gonna have to look. Here you can see the sand that I have. This is really what I want it to look like. Again, this is pool filter sand called Mystic White, and this is perfect. It's about $13 for a 50-pound bag though. So what happens is the sand is going to break down through that clay soil that we have, and that's important for two reasons. Because number one, organic lawn fertilizers break down not because of water. So your other types of synthetic fertilizer you get, you can just water those in and the nutrients are released. But organics release their nutrients from friction and heat. And we don't have a lot of heat here in the early spring because we're only in the temperatures of high 40s, maybe the 50s. That's not really enough heat to really get that organic fertilizer to release. So we have to hedge our bets a little bit. We don't want that to wash away in spring rains. So by putting the sand down, we're going to do two things. We are creating friction, which is one of the things we want. But number two is, as that sand works its way down into the clay soil, it's going to pull some of the organic pellets with it, and that's going to help retain those pellets in the soil rather than having them wash away across cold clay ground. So that's really it for step 2. Angular sand or rough sand, coarse sand, and then an application of organic Milorganite. Next step is going to be at about 5 to 6 weeks, depending how the weather goes. I'm sure I'll do an update sometime in between. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments below. I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut, and I will see you in the lawn.